Oh, okay. Neat. We are live, folks. Oh my gosh. Someone forgot to hit the countdown. What do you know? However, that puts the end of the pre-show. Now I think we can
Pre
go with the
what
pre-show.
what pre no.
Wait,
We
one
are
man
going
band. You
we are going straight to the show. We're not doing this pre crap. I've done that plenty of times in my life. No. No. Hit the damn music. We're starting now.
okay? All right. Sound guy, you heard him. Intro. Welcome to TFS Pod, the number one podcast of adult. Wait, I've got it all wrong. Sorry. Damn it. Where's Lou? I'm your host, Rickard. What? Oh.
What's happening here?
And I'm joined by.
The one man band, and he doesn't do pre-shows or pre-shows for that matter. No.
Oh,
I am
we
the
are doing. Go ahead.
I said I don't do sideshows. I do main attractions, damn it.
There it is. Oh, it feels so good to be in the host chair. Oh, for those of you wondering, I recently changed the locks on the studio, and Lou didn't get the updated key yet. I think if you could hear very quietly, you could hear him like banging against the studio window. Wave,
Yeah,
everybody, just wave. Intern, wave. There you go.
Smile and wave.
Just say,
smile and wave.
Just put the sign up that says we're recording, and then put your index finger over your lips and go shh.
Tell them to go to Sweden.
I hear a bet needs to be made.
Yeah.
All right. Let's stay true to the format here, because you're listening to TFS Pod. We are the wrestling podcast with super fans who like to smack each other up with facts, opinions, and predictions.
Woo! Yeah.
And we are also, there we go. Now I can say it. We are also the number one listened to podcast by adult film stars. And we have a shout out for.
I'm gonna say it then. In this case,
yeah. My mistake. I didn't cue it up right. One man bands. Who do we have a shout out for?
Ooh, a legend of the golden era of the mid 2000s. We're talking about Caroline Pierce.
Ooh, Caroline Pierce. What does she have to say, sound guy? No, don't worry. We'll improvise this one. I love it. You guys are so great.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
man.
Lou is going to be so upset when he gets inside the studio.
Oh, well. He'll live.
All right, folks. With that said, one man band, you're here. Give us that line that everybody loves.
And that goes, Rickard, get the scoreboard.
Ooh, all right, here we go. Scoreboard time. And now, obviously, before we get to the scoreboard, we need to go to our sponsor. So this scoreboard is brought to you by Alaska. That's right, folks. Are you tired of this summer weather? Do rainstorms have you pissed off? Well, you're not alone. And we have a solution brought to you by our sponsor. It's called Alaska. Come visit them. Travel a booking flight, go there, maybe go on a cruise near Alaska. Because Alaska, where summer feels like spring everywhere else.
Irish Spring.
All right. That being said, let's get to the scoreboard here. In first place, we've got 24/7 Lou, who is at 16 points.
Impressive.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it. Lou's done a really great job this year. I really would like for someone to dethrone him. The stats are on his side though, because I did mention this before, but I will mention this on this show. Not counting 2020, where we had that bit of a reset on the scoreboard halfway through. Every year after that, whoever has the lead after SummerSlam tends to win it for the year. So you could make history with one-man bands because you're hot on his tail. No pressure here, but you are hot on his tail with your recent win at Triplemania in the predictions battle. Because in second place, we have the one-man band at 13 points.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! There we go, buddy.
Come back, kid! We're not going to put any TV screens when he watches when events are on anymore. That's the trick. Behind him is myself at 10 points. It's not looking good for me. I don't think first place is in the cards for me this year. But come on, I still believe. Maybe I just need to change the scenery. I don't know. That said, behind me, we've got Main Event Jeff at 8 points.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Awesome. There we go. Improvised sound guy. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Good job, sound guy. And then behind Main Event Jeff, we have a tie for 5th place. First off, we have the randomizer and also Big Al, both of which are at 3 points.
And Big Al and Austin Theory have never been seen in a room together. So,
No, that's not true. He posted up a photo. He posted up a photo with his brother, Austin Theory.
I had to stir the pot.
Hey, that's fine. I think it was Photoshop, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think so too. That
said, behind them, we have another tie for 6th place, technically 7th, and it is between J-Few and Bogey. And I feel inclined to remind the viewers. He doesn't seem to be happy to be in a tie for 7th place, but I feel inclined to remind the viewers we did have a bit of a flood. You know, this stormy weather. If we were only in Alaska, maybe that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
This stormy weather, we had a flood. Our records department had a bit of a flood. We managed to salvage most of the files. Some file photos for competitors were lost. Right now, we are still, don't worry, we have plenty of stock photos to keep cycling through. We're just going to go with something close enough, okay? Clowns. I love clowns. And it's undebatable that Bogey is, well, I'm not going to finish that statement, but let's keep going. Because behind those two, we have everyone else who is at 0, including viewers like you. And folks, if you want to give us predictions, consider sending us a like, giving us a share. And, we want to hear from you. What do you think is going to happen at these events that we cover? What we post, we do community tabs. Our social media manager knows about community tabs now. They got it covered. Okay? All right? So let us know. Give us a dislike. We'll find you.
Jesus, man.
I'm kidding. YouTube, I'm kidding. That being said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Rickard. Thanks, Rickard. Give that man a raise, folks. Self high five. Woo! All right.
All right, DDP.
I'm having too much fun on the host seat. Lou, if you're listening, you're missing one heck of a time. I don't know if that glass is soundproof, but I do not regret changing the studio keys. That being said, all right, let's get down to business here. We are going to be covering night 3 of AAA's wonderful annual event, Triplemania 31, Noche Número 3. And we had a heck of a card. I have it saved to my Fight TV subscription now in my video library. I can go back to it, and I'm gonna watch a lot of replays of certain matches, very very good matches. That being said, let's get on with it with the first match, which was a tremendous match. It was the trios match between Las Toxicas and Cheek Tormenta going up against Dolly's, Lady Shani, and Sexy Star. And I don't know. Well, I think because you won, we know the answer to this. But I take it you did not watch this live.
I did not.
You did not. All right. I would suggest at least checking out the replay because the outfits for everybody on point with the outfits. Some really interesting stuff. I don't know what it is about Las Toxicas. They really like using a cookie pan sheet, and they have this move where they grab one opponent, and one of them grabs them in like a DDT headlock, or like a modified abdominal stretch headlock, and then the opponent's basically bent over. I don't know why it went to the next slide. Oh, somebody's touching. Oh, maybe somebody's helping me with the slides here. That's cool. And then they smack the person. The other person smacks the person in the rear with the cookie sheet. So we had a lot of that happening in this match. Because fun fact, apparently all the matches were no DQ.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Very good trios action, a lot of back and forth, and the way it ended was essentially it came down to Cheek Tormenta and Lady Shani in the ring. And the ref is basically a crooked ref that's apparently been out to get Lady Shani since last year.
Oh.
And he basically cost Lady Shani the match, and the heels won. And this was a great match because it started off the night on a very good note. With Lou at 0 points.
Oh no!
He went with the bold pick. And it cost him, baby. But it's all right. I get in the same camp later on, and I get screwed out of the night too. So
no kidding.
I shouldn't rub it in, but it was a very nice start for me, and a great match, by the way. I actually, all kidding aside, they look great. Very, very cheeky performance because of the outfits, but very stellar work. Good in ring work, a lot of high flying moves, and solid match as an opener. Bravo as an opener, and props to Fight TV. Their feed didn't have issues on this match, which was good.
Very nice.
Which is good. It did have issues in the next match though, which was the match worth 2 points. The 12-man battle royal Copa Berdal. It does kind of work like so to lay out the ground rules because they seem to have modified them a bit. The match works in the sense that it's like a Royal Rumble. 2 people start the match, and elimination happens by being tossed over the top rope or by pinfall or submission. So you can actually be eliminated by pinfall or submission. Now, I did mention this. Fight TV did have a lot of issues with with the Fight TV had a lot of issues with the stream on this. We essentially, but however, they waited until the very end of everybody coming out to then have issues, which really upset me. But we had a bunch of people coming out. Mr. Iguana, Nino Hamburguesa, who have all apparently been former winners of the match. By the way, I was very surprised by that. And also my pick, Pagano, was also a former winner. And Pagano was the last one to come out, right? There were about 10 people in the ring. One person had been eliminated. I don't remember who it was. It was someone with a mask. Really, to narrow it down, it was someone with a mask. I don't know. But essentially, most of the match was Murder Clown and Dave the Clown kind of dominating things around the midpoint. Mr. Iguana was there kind of messing around. A lot of stuff was happening. Pagano comes out last. He's the only serious competitor, I thought, aside from other people. Like Commander, Laredo Kid was a serious competitor. Willie Mack's thing apparently, whenever he goes to a Triplemania, is to come out to La Bomba and then do a dance routine. Apparently, it's really over. Actually, a lot of women cheered when he started doing the dance routine. He's kind of like Triple Ace Mark Henry over there, sexual chocolates. He started dancing, and everybody was really liking the hip gyrations.
That's funny, bro.
So Pagano comes out. He's on the ramp, and then he immediately gets attacked by Tejano, who then they brawl to the side there. Tejano sets up a table. There's a forklift platform there. He tries raising the forklift platform a bit, and then Pagano fights back. Pagano sets another table on top of that table. They start pouring lighter fluid on it. Try to put some kind of improvised torch on it. It doesn't really catch fire much. And then I guess it does catch fire off screen because while him and Tejano are up on the elevated forklift platform, you can hear it wasn't catching fire when it was on screen, but the minute they're up on the platform, out of nowhere, you just see it from the corner of the base, just people spraying with a fire extinguisher, just
Yikes.
And it's like I guess something caught fire really quick, and then him and Tejano are fighting, and then Pagano just gets tossed onto the stack of tables, but he doesn't go through the tables. He grazes the top table, but doesn't break either one, and then just falls to the hard floor down below. It looked like it was about a 10-foot fall, maybe 12. They were pretty high up, and I was like, my gosh, my pick didn't even get a chance to get in the damn ring. Oh my gosh. It was so upsetting. I want to have a soapbox moment, but my guy, my editor is telling me no. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to move on here. Laredo Kid did win, and that was the one-man band's pick, which means the one-man band was in a lead. There he is with the Copa Berdal. Very good moment for Laredo Kid.
Yeah.
That would mean editor, stop. Lou's not here. I have the authority to fire you. One man band was in the lead at 3 points, and at that point, the only person capable of getting a perfect. Which you were very close. I will say this: there were 2 matches that cost you the perfect. You had a really good score in this.
Thank you. It was close.
Yeah. Now let's get to the next match, which was the first match with color in it. Taya Valkyrie going up against a Flamer. And Taya Valkyrie is apparently the women's division's Ric Flair because she got cut open very early with the trash can outside. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there's that. There's that there. She got busted open. There was a point where there was just blood oozing all over her. And it was bad. Like, I was like, man, how is she not passing out? I don't know if it was a blood capsule. I don't think it was, but maybe I'm wrong. But it looked bad. Anyway, she got beat. This was a no DQ match, so there was a lot of interference on the outside. Lady Shani was there with Taya Valkyrie to continue that concept. By the way, I forgot to mention, in the trios match, after the ref cost Lady Shani the win and was like attacking her, the ref's dad, who is also a referee, came out and got in a physical altercation with the referee, and then his dad challenged him to a match. I wish I was joking. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, crazier things have happened.
It's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. So that's kind of a random thing for it. I was very surprised by that. But anyways, going back to this match, a lot of color. Taya Valkyrie got busted open really bad in this match. Her legendary reign, she was at she had the title for a good 300 something days. I don't remember the exact number. I brought it up on the last installment. But ultimately, numbers game caught up to her, and Flamer was the new Reina de Reinas champion. Very impressive work. Good match. Good match. They both put on a good match. It was just hard to watch. It was just hard to watch. And props to Fight TV. This was no issue with the feed on my end. So very impressive. Very impressive. And I have yet to check it, but apparently on replays they fixed the feed issue. I will find out on that one.
Nice.
Anyways, one-man band's perfect score continued on that one. Then we had the match that cost me the night, which was Nicho El Millonario going up against Negro Casas, and was essentially a old people fight. Not a lot to write home about in this match. Nothing against the competitors. I respect the artist formerly known as Psychosis and Negro Casas. I'm not too familiar with his work, but he seems to have a lot of respect from his peers in this. He's been in the game for a long time. He's never had a win at Triplemania, so I should have known better than to go with Nicho El Millonario. Apparently voting on the young guy in a match between a 50 and a 60-year-old is not the smart move here. But yeah, Negro Casas got the win over Nicho.
Yeah.
And one-man band's win continues. That's what had Lou catch up to me on the score, by the way. That match. So my bold pick screwed me over. And at this point, the randomizer was actually slowly but surely kind of making some gains here. And it had a chance to catch up, but it kind of needed a perfect later on. Going on to this match was the match that kind of screwed you over here. It was the four-way, the first of fatal four-way matches. And we had QT Marshall, Pentagon Jr., Drillistico, and I'm trying to remember the last one is. It wasn't Roosh.
There was so it was Pentagon Jr., QT Marshall, Drillistico, and I think it was supposed to be Brian Cage, and then Brian Cage got replaced, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Brian Cage got replaced by Tejano. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Tejano, the other person, jackass Tejano, who cost me my damn battle royal participant being even in the match. I would have accepted being eliminated from the match by the conventional rules, but not. Oh, he got attacked before he even got in the ring. That pissed me off. Oh,
they pulled a Royal Rumble 2004.
Yeah. They pulled multiple Royal Rumbles there. They've done that move too many times at the Royal Rumble. Triplemania was like, hey, let's steal a page here. But yeah, surprise win by QC Marshall, who, by the way, looks like he's in great shape, by the way.
Yeah. He seems to have done a lot better, man.
Yeah, and we had a new champ. This match actually ended your perfect streak, which you were okay with at this point. Because you were pretty chill about it. You were still in the lead and a very solid lead. Nobody had a shot at catching up to you aside from maybe the randomizer, but it was a long shot. And I know you've been burned on that bridge. You've been burned on that bridge a lot, but the randomizer basically needed a perfect. This was the start of that because the randomizer, I don't know if that's accurate, but the randomizer did catch up a bit.
It did. It had me wondering.
5-3. It needed a perfect score, but then this match came around, which was Jack Cartwheel, Hijo de Vikingo, Daga, and I believe Roosh.
I think it was Roosh, yeah. I think I remember hearing Roosh.
This is the Fatal 4-Way. Hijo de Vikingo, this was the match that was make or break. If you won this match, it would have been the end. You would have been solidly in the lead, undisputedly. And Hijo de Vikingo won after a very high-flying and very amazing match. A lot of athleticism in this match. Got to hand it to them. I believe Hijo de Vikingo is actually the only champion to retain tonight for Triplemania because Taya Valkyrie lost. The vacant title changed hands.
Right.
And the other matches were for other stuff. So, yeah, three championship matches. One was for a vacant title. One was a title change. This match was a retention. Hijo de Vikingo is in one heck of a. He's pulling on stellar matches. It's a who's who of who's gonna end up being the one to beat him for the championship, because it's all over the place. Who could win? I don't know. I don't know, but stellar performance, and I love his moveset. His moveset's really great. His high-flying moves especially. Awesome work. That said, we're going to go on to, at this point, it was guaranteed you were going to win. So that's and I was just there. I was just there. Look at me. Look at me at my 4 points. I was just there. Had Nicho Milionario won, we would have been tied going into this. I want the record to show that. I want the record to show that. My bold pick cost me. That said, next match, my pick won. We were wrong. I don't know who the fourth competitor was in the last match, but my pick won, which was Psycho Clown, got the win over the match between the four-way match of the Apuestas. Psycho Clown got the win, beating LA Park, Roosh, and someone else. I think it's Adonis. Yeah, something the Adonis. My gosh. Let me see who lost let me see how it ended up going. Who lost their hair or their mask? My guess is it was LA Park. I should have prepared for this, but my editor, I was too busy waving at Lou across the window.
All right.
He was like, "Let me in. Let me in.
Let me in."
I know who lost their hair or their mask. That's probably what he said. I think that's what he's shouting right now across the window right now. Let me see. The person that lost was Sam Adonis. Sam Adonis actually lost. And yep. So Sam Adonis was the one that lost his hair. Mm-hmm. That was the finish. I did not see that match, by the way, because
guys, I made it in.
Oh,
what I missed?
Lou.
What I missed? When we starting the show?
We're already started. We're actually finishing Triplemania 31 coverage. Lou, help me out here. We'll recap you later on what happened. We had a great time without you, though.
What?
That said, did you happen to catch the main event for Triplemania 31 and the Lucha?
Sam Adonis lost his hair.
Sam Adonis lost his hair fully.
He had like a little mohawk and a little tail, kind of like what Brock was rocking.
Okay.
So they just shaved that off, and he's just completely bald. And that's a picture of him getting pinned right there.
I'm just glad my pick Psycho Clown won. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's Psycho Clown right there.
By the way, who let you in? Was it the intern that I don't like? It was the intern I don't like, isn't it?
A little extra cash.
It was her, wasn't it?
A little extra cash.
Okay.
Oh, but wait, but no, wait a minute. We're at the end of this predictions. Oh no, I know what we're gonna see now. I don't want to see this. Don't go to.
Yeah,
and
buddy.
The winner of the predictions battle, back slowly but surely.
King of Mexico too, by the way. King of Mexico.
Yep, Lou. That's what you get for not having a travel budget for it.
Oh man, the King of Mexico right there. Man, yeah, that was a good victory.
Thank you.
I'm getting worried because we're up to the smaller shows where hopefully we have a big show coming up next for predictions, right, Rickard?
Nope. We've got Multiverse United. Now I'm gonna have to ask you to get back outside the studio.
What? Why are you pushing me?